Real Madrid want Marcus Rashford. This is the latest news that has just been suggesting from a couple of reports that I've just read that Real Madrid want Marcus Rashford. Because basically Real Madrid have been tempting to get Kylian Mbappe on the board. After Morata has just departed the club and he has currently joined Chelsea, they've looked into Kylian Mbappe for a possible swooping, staggering £120 million. Apparently they're getting nowhere. I think they've been in contact with Monaco about this. Monaco are standing firm. They are being ruthless. They are basically sanctioned any sale that is available for Kylian Mbappe. Basically one of the highest prospects in the world, 29 goals last season. His performances are absolutely fantastic. He's also been eyed by the likes of Arsenal, but Monaco are pursuing him to stay. I don't know if he wants to leave the club, but Monaco are pursuing him to stay, the current young teenager. Real Madrid are looking for alternative replacements now Morata has gone, basically. So what's happened with that? They want Marcus Rashford. According to Spanish reports that they've showed their intentions now on Marcus Rashford as they are struggling to get Kylian Mbappe on the board. Basically now, the rumoured fee is around about £16 million. There has been no talks with Manchester United and Real Madrid about a potential move, but I'm pretty adamant that Marcus Rashford will not join the likes of Real Madrid. He's still young, talented, he's experienced, he's been playing since he was 7 years old, you know, he's risen up the ranks, fantastic player, you know, and risen up the ranks fantastically well, making his debut against Midtjylland under Louis van Gaal, where he was scoring 2 goals, 3 days later getting 2 goals against Arsenal, and that was a fantastic buy by Louis van Gaal, and he has replicated that form since then. He's hit the scenes and he's just been an absolutely fantastic player. And he's an absolutely phenomenal player, you know, fundamental player, you know, he's creative, his speed, his skill, how good he is at, you know, bullying defenders as he's shown in the pre-season game. His form has been absolutely fantastic as Marcus Rashford's. But it is eyed now that Real Madrid possibly do want him. They've got a few other players on their list as well. I think Dolberg's on their list, Patrick Aubameyang's on their list, and another players on their list as well. Benzema's going to get that first team football this season coming up for Real Madrid, but they've eyed a move for Marcus Rashford. Also, Marcus Rashford, fantastic under Van Gaal. He's been fantastic under Mourinho, you know, and also scored in his first Manchester derby as well. And he's risen up the ranks fantastically well. Still young, you know, he's growing more into his game. He's getting more confident. He's developing himself fantastically well. And there's no reason why Manchester United would want to sanction Marcus Rashford. It is no surprise to me at all. I think he's still got 3 years currently on his contract left as Marcus Rashford. Also was fantastic last season, you know, leading the lines fantastically well after Zlatan Ibrahimovic's injury, you know. His performances were fantastic against Chelsea, Burnley, you know. I don't think he was that good in his City game, but the majority of the last stage of last season, Marcus Rashford, you know, was absolutely fantastic, you know. And he's still got his career ahead of him at Manchester United. Look at the honours he's won. He hasn't won the Premier League, he hasn't won the Champions League, but that is yet to come. He's won the FA Cup with us, he's won the Community Shield, the Europa League, and the EFL Cup as Marcus Rashford. So basically, there is no reason why he would leave. I think this is just a rumoured fee of £16 million that Real Madrid have targeted Marcus Rashford all of a sudden. But Real Madrid, you are not getting him, so forget what you're going to do. Forget him. Real Madrid have been a team that who have been struggling to negotiate with other teams. Monaco have been a team that have been struggling to negotiate with other teams. They're charging too much money for their players. Real Madrid are charging too much money for their players, even though they've offloaded Morata and James Rodriguez. Morata, you know, he was close to joining us. I think he's gone for £70 million to Chelsea. They've agreed to terms, had his medical. Currently agreed to personal terms, and he's now at Chelsea play. Looks like we were going to get him on the board. Didn't occur because they was charging way too much money. Bids had been rejected. He's currently reserve play because he hasn't had the first team football with Real Madrid, as Real Madrid's built around Ronaldo, built around, you know, Bale, built around Morata. You know what I mean? And Madrid still have that interest in David De Gea, that long-standing interest in David De Gea as well. So they've targeted now a couple of our players, but yeah, again we've targeted quite a few of their players. You know, such as Bale. There's been rumours about Bale, Ronaldo. The rumours they were going on about that, which now have significantly not come true. He's now staying at Real Madrid. Is Ronaldo? So yeah, it's vice versa, but this is just according to the reports that he only scored 5 goals last season, did Marcus Rashford, but these pre-season games, he's been absolutely phenomenal. You know, he's scored I think 3 times. You know, he's his speed, his penetration off on the pitch is just absolutely phenomenal. His finishing is dramatically improving. As I said, that does need to improve. But him and Lukaku as a partnership, you just saw signs in the Manchester City game. They was working, combining fantastically well together. Him and Romelu Lukaku, Marcus Rashford, and he's an elite player. You know, he's going to get better and better and better as he plays, and he has proven that in the friendlies. He's been a fantastic masterclass. You know, it just proves masterclass talent, experience, and Manchester. We're not even considering selling Marcus Rashford to Real Madrid or any other team. He's born in Manchester. He's Marcus Rashford. He's an official Red. He's risen up the ranks fantastically well, and he's just an absolutely fantastic player. And he's just a fantastic player. And Real Madrid basically are now turned their attention on him because they failed the pursuit of Kylian Mbappe. They've looked into other strikers as well. And all of a sudden, the rumours have just broke out that Real Madrid want Marcus Rashford. I think he's still 19 or is he 20 now, Marcus Rashford. But look at his overall stats, they are absolutely dramatic. His class, his experience, his tremendous speed, good at going around defenders. He's good in the front line, he's Rashford. He also performed last season at times on the left when he played fantastically well as well. He's just a sublime player. His technique to his game, he reads his game fantastically well, and he's an absolute efficient finisher, lovely goal against City. Twice, scored twice against LA Galaxy as well. Just a fantastic player, and it's just saying that it's coming from Spain. The Real Madrid advisors are basically now, it's on Real Madrid's list of players that they're looking for an alternative replacement for Alvaro Morata. Real Madrid have been struggling to negotiate. Monaco have been struggling to negotiate, as Monaco basically, they've rejected bids from Arsenal from Mbappe, they've rejected bids from Arsenal from Thomas Lemar, they've rejected bids from Benjamin Mendy from Manchester City, who Manchester City are looking to go for, as Pep Guardiola is looking to strengthen his full-backs. He has strengthened the right-back position, but he wants to strengthen that left-back position as well. So yeah, that's latest news. Real Madrid want Marcus Rashford. Absolutely staggering news. I'll class it basically as a narrative that's not true because it's not going to happen. But it's just that Real Madrid basically are showing their interest, and I presume they will be trying to discuss things through to see if they can possibly make a move for Marcus Rashford. It's not going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen. He's getting the warm welcome at Manchester United. He's getting the support he needs, the reception that he needs. There's no reason why he wants to leave. He's a Manchester United lad. He's not going to any other team, and that is it. Matic, yes, as I updated you earlier about Matic, as I said, Abramovich, the billionaire owner from Chelsea, does sanction players off. I think he's done it with Diego Costa as well. I think he's set to go back to the club that he used to be at, Atletico Madrid. They have been in talks, Costa and Madrid, about him moving. Now Chelsea have got Morata, that's their alternative replacement for Diego Costa. Diego Costa didn't really have a strong relation though with Chelsea or the fans or anything to do with Chelsea Football Club. The relation wasn't fantastic, and he did score a lot of goals, but they have got Morata now, so it looks like Diego Costa is going to be going to Atletico Madrid. Matic is a good player. He has won honours, as I said. He's been at Vice in the past, Benfica in the past. We've had bids currently rejected for 40 million rejected. Chelsea rated him as a £40 million player. Juventus has already been in there for him. From a Chelsea perspective, they wouldn't want to sell to an arch rival, but it's Abramovich that has sanctioned this. He's give the permission for Matic to go. He hasn't been training. He's been training on his own, but he didn't go to Asia with Chelsea for the pre-season games. And he's adamant and he's considering that he does want to make the move to Manchester United. This could be done in the next couple of days, announced in the next 48 hours. Matic is a midfielder. I think that's Jose Mourinho's main priority now. As a defensive midfielder, he's getting Matic on the board. You know, he's strong. He's good at going forward. He's a player that's slow. He doesn't have a lot of tempo to his play, but I have reservations about him. But I think players around him, such as Herrera, your Pogba's, and that rest of that midfield that we've got, it will be beneficial. And it will help him combine with the other teammates. Matic, he has done well with Chelsea. He has won a couple of titles in 3 years, I think. So he's not all bad, but he wouldn't be my first choice, would Matic? He wouldn't be my first choice without a doubt, to be quite fair. So yeah. That's dead. He won't be my first choice, would Nemanja Matic, but we're getting nowhere in the transfer window, and it looks like Matic is now going to come. He's been allowed to leave Chelsea. I don't know what you Chelsea fans think about Nemanja Matic leaving. Obviously, you've got the likes of Bakayoko, you've got Morata there as well, and you've got Rodiger, so you have got quite a few players in as well. So, and he currently was the one that was in that instrumental role with Kante last season with Chelsea, who played a main role in the Chelsea squad. But yeah, Chelsea can afford to offload him. I don't know if the £50 million is the 50 million actually just the price tag, or have we agreed to pay £50 million for Nemanja Matic? I'm not quite sure about that. I'll have to look more into the case. I updated you about what was going on with Sanchez earlier. I updated you about what was going on with Neymar earlier. So I've updated you with most of the latest news anyway. Anyway, that's everything to update you with. Subscribe to Chazzaboy Davenport as usual, and take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.